Good evening, fellow aquarium scientists. Hope everybody is doing well today. Just gonna wait a little bit for the notifications to go out. See people trickling in, and then we can get started. Don't plan on staying long, hopefully an hour, but if chat is active, we can go a little bit more, but we'll see. It is a special live stream, that is for sure. If you saw the title and read the description of the live stream, you'll probably get an idea of what's in store. So hope everybody's Sunday is going well. Sorry, I'm just trying to set up the giveaway tool thingy. Should be right back, guys. Give me one moment here. And we're back. Sorry, I had to grab my phone. Just making a post on Instagram letting people know we're live. So if they want to join from there, they can. Do let me know if you can hear me okay, see me okay. And then we'll get started as people trickle in. That'll be all right. So, as of right now, because I just checked, this channel has reached 200 subscribers, which I am pretty excited about. Never since the day I started this channel did I expect to reach that many people. So I do appreciate it. Thank you very much for the support. And I thought we'll make it a little bit of an interesting live stream. And so we're gonna be doing a giveaway. I rarely do giveaways on this channel um, during a live stream, but I decided to do a little bit. It's not anything exciting, um, but I was trying to think of what I could put in the giveaway that I can give away right now, and what I have decided to give away is a pack of API root tabs. So these are root tabs that you basically supplement your substrate with, especially if you have any plants that are heavy root feeders. It definitely comes in handy with that, and it's an all-in-one fertilizer. It's actually when I first started in way back when I started messing around with aquarium plants, I first started with API root tabs just to try them out before moving on to Tropica. And so I got these from the API booth. Actually, I don't remember where, but I did. And like I mentioned, I use Tropica nutrient capsules. I don't use API anymore. Doesn't mean it's not a great fertilizer. I just don't use it. Um, and so I thought I'd give it away. So trying to get the giveaway started. So it's US only. Just a heads up. And the um, the hashtag is going to be hashtag 200. So it's going to be 200. And I hope it works because usually the hashtags are words, not numbers. But you know, we'll see how it goes. But but yeah, and I wonder if it'll make an announcement on the in the comment section. I did mention it to do that, and it did. Cool. So it's going to be hashtag 200. That's 200 for a chance to win the API root tabs. It is US only, so just keep that in mind. And we'll do the drawing towards the end of the excuse me, towards the end of the stream. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, so pretty excited. 200. It's a big thing for me. At least it's a big milestone. And it can only go up from there, really. What's funny is that I reached 200 like a week or two ago, and I made a post about it on the community tab. And the moment that post went live, maybe like a couple of minutes after that, I looked at my you know, on the analytics, I looked up how many subscribers there were, and it went down to 198. So I lost 2 subscribers after that. And I don't think it was YouTube trying to filter out, spam or anything like that because it was 200 for a while. So I don't think it was that, but it could be that. I don't know. I don't know how YouTube works, but yeah. So, but still we reached 200, so I was pretty excited about it. I remember telling my mom about it, but but yeah. So you know, pretty excited for what the future holds for this this YouTube channel, and I hope you guys are excited as well, just as much as I am. So, what's going on in the world of Professor Fish Tank? So, on this past Monday, was it this past Monday? Yes, this past Monday, um, went to my local aquarium club meeting, Jersey Shore Aquarium Society. We had the guest speaker was Larry from who owns a aquarium maintenance business, and so he came and basically talked about aquascaping, how he aquascapes, and actually did a demonstration. So if you actually go to my Instagram, I made a post about it. And then after the aquascape, the plants were then auctioned off. They were donated to the club, I believe, and it was cool. Didn't stay long for the auction. I don't really stay long for the auctions because it's a bit too fast paced for me. Not a lot of variety. Um, and they don't accept card. They only accept cash. And I tell myself every time, that I'm gonna bring cash with me, but I'm currently not, you know, um, financially able to even take cash out of my bank account. So I usually don't stay long for the auctions, but um, there's that. And I just realized I forgot to say hello highs. So hello there, Annette. Thank you very much for stopping by. And we've got JT Keeping Fish. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. And just a reminder with the giveaway, it is US only. So just keep that in mind. And it's going to be a pack of API root tabs. But yeah, so that was the club meeting. Another thing I want to mention. So I made a post on the community tab of the channel. So before I use my schedule for live stream was every Sunday at 3, and at the start of me live streaming, we would get quite a bit of people coming over, but I've noticed later on throughout the live streams that less and less people have been coming onto the live stream, regardless if they're lurking or active or whatever the case might be, or numbers, whatever. It just feels like fewer and fewer people are coming to the live streams. It could just be me and the content I'm giving you. Who knows? But I posted on the channel community tab. It was a poll basically to see if to get input from the community, if I should push back the time of the live stream, keep it on a Sunday, but push it back to maybe like 5 o'clock. I think was the last opening before other people started live streaming, according to Fish Fam Link's calendar. So either push it back to 5 o'clock, keep it at 3 o'clock on Sunday, or change the day and date altogether, if that makes sense. And I think 6 people voted, and majority of them said to push it back to 5 o'clock. And so I decided for the next live stream that I would do, I'll push it back to 5 o'clock, which is you're seeing now, just to see how things would go. But if you haven't voted on that poll, I would strongly appreciate. I would appreciate it if you would, let me know what your thoughts are on the subject. But yeah, so that's that. What else was it? Oh, yes. So another thing that's coming up, I'm pretty excited about. Well, nervous and excited about. I think this next Sunday, so July 20th, which is a Saturday. I'm going to be going to the Aquarium Club of Lancaster County's picnic, and I'm gonna be bringing over stuff that people in the club bought through the group buy from Atlantic Aquariums, which isn't a lot. Not a lot of people participated in it, unfortunately. But you never know. You still have a chance to. I think you still have a chance. I don't know. Scotty's not here right now, but I don't know if you can still place an order or not. But it has to be done through the club, and you have to pick it up at the picnic. Or if you're a member of the club and you can't come to the picnic, but you still want to buy stuff from that list, you definitely can. It's just that it's going to be shipped to you instead of local pickup. So the whole benefit of the group buy is you're buying the stuff from an online retailer for the most part, and you're saving on shipping. So that's the incentive there, and it's only for paying members of the club. Um, but I've been getting some. Scotty's been keeping me up to date on what people have placed an order for or what people are interested in. So hopefully by the end of today, either if he doesn't message me about it, I'll probably reach out to him just to get a last minute update before I place the order, because I want to make sure that the plants get in, get in before the Saturday, which they should. And then I'm gonna bring the plants over there. So, and then I'm gonna be bringing some plants that I have, like the Crypt undulatus red that I have in here, which is completely overgrown. I'm gonna take some of it out there, and then I'm just gonna pot it and bring it over, and I'm gonna add it to the auction. And then I have some what do I have in here? Oh, yes, the Nymphoides hydrophila Taiwan. I have like 3 pots that I made from baby plants that came from a mother plant that I got from Tropica. So I'm gonna add those to the auction as well. Um, and maybe some plants that get left over from the group buy, um, that people that haven't already claimed. I'll probably put that into, not all of them, but some of them. I'll put into the auction. Excuse me, so that people who aren't members can at least get a chance of buying plants from me that were on that list. So I'm pretty excited about that. For anybody that has bought through that group buy, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Hello there, Jenna. Thank you very much for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. So just a reminder, to celebrate 200 subscribers, there is a giveaway for a pack of API root tabs. It is US only, and the hashtag is hashtag 200, 200. So if you're interested, hit that, type that in there. Hello there, Zen. Thank you very much for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. The maintenance speaker you were talking about, was it from Fish Geeks? No, it wasn't. Hang on. Let me, because I always forget, and because we know each other, we talk, especially when we go to the club meeting. But I always forget what his business is called. But I did tag him on the post I made on my Instagram, which if you haven't subscribed to yet, should. Just saying, I'm pretty active on it. So it's Everybody Aquatics. Everybody Aquatics. So you can follow him on Instagram at Everybody Aquatics, or excuse me, Everybody Aquatic, no S. He was the one that did the demonstration. Excuse me. Since I've never used API root tabs. They were actually the first. These when I first got into the hobby. So if you're coming in late, um, when I first started, playing around with plants, these were what I used before, not too long after switching to Dropcraft, and they work perfectly fine. One thing that I like about these is they come in like tabs. Obviously, they're called root tabs. What you can actually do with these, because they're not in a capsule form, is if you're setting up a brand new tank and you need to supplement your substrate, um, you can grind them down. So if you get a mortar and pestle, you can actually take however many you want to take out and grind them, and then just sprinkle it onto your substrate, and you kind of save a little bit of money through doing that. Learned that from MD FishTanks. He does that a lot. um, Heather, I can't talk. Hello there, Vanoski. Thank you very much for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Good evening. Good. The Fish Geeks guy was extremely rude to me about the clash. Oh, that is unfortunate. I'm not familiar with the Fish Geeks. Are they New Jersey based, Jenna? Because I'm not familiar with them. But that's unfortunate. How dare they be rude to Jenna? Jenna is so sweet. Thank you very much, Zen, for sharing that Instagram. Yes, please do follow him on Instagram. Great guy, great all-around guy. Love supporting the local clubs. And he's got some really cool tanks of his own. And is a new business. Like, he started his maintenance service not that long ago. So, okay, I think he's out of the Chicago area. Yeah, I wouldn't know him, but I'm assuming he's a maintenance guy, I guess. Yeah, I just looked them up. It is an aquarium services company. Well, that's unfortunate. Wonder why he would be rude, but it's the Keystone Clash. It's one of the biggest hobbyist run events out there. So if you haven't already registered for that event, I strongly encourage you to do so. I'm going to be there. Jenna's going to be there. Hopefully Zen will be there. refresh the thingamabobber. So hang on, let me. So I was thinking of let's talk about some of the plants that people ordered for the group buy. Why not? And then there's another thing I wanted to talk about, just briefly, regarding goldfish, which I haven't finished reading it. It's a research paper. I haven't finished reading it, but oh, and there's another thing I wanted to talk about regarding the business briefly. Can I not type today? Oh yeah, that's Annette gonna be there too. Absolutely. Scotty may be there. Yeah, true that. You can. He's unpredictable, that guy. He's really unpredictable. And it's interesting he's not here right now, because on the poll I posted regarding when I should have these live streams, he voted for 5 p.m. on a Sunday, and he's not here. Go figure. So Okay, so this is a list of plants that so far people have ordered for that group buy. Yeah, so it is. So what do we got here? We've got Echinoderus cordifolius marble queen. That's your potted Radican Radican sword marble queen variety. Potted Anubias fraseri, potted Cryptochroin lucens, potted Ludwigia ovalis, um, potted Hygrophila salicifolia, potted Echinoderus martii. We ordered this, but I'm gonna add it to the wholesale order. But Nymphea zinferi potted, and it hasn't been confirmed yet, but somebody is definitely interested in the Nymphea species. Violaceous is how I'm gonna pronounce it. It's a pond lily. But that's what people have ordered so far. Kind of. Pretty interesting variety, to be honest. Hello there, Daniel. Thank you very much for stopping by. Hope you're doing well this fine evening. How are the plants doing that you got from me so far? Are they doing all right? We've got Xanadu. Welcome. Thank you very much for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. We've got Spinster Sister. Welcome. Thank you very much for stopping by. Hope you are doing well this fine evening. Just another reminder in case, because I'm probably sure that the Fish Fam Link thing is all the way at the top, but I am doing a giveaway to celebrate 200 subscribers. It's going to be for a pack of API root tabs. It is US only, and the hashtag is hashtag 200. So make sure you take advantage of that. They're doing great. Wonderful. Happy to hear that. Let me share my giveaway screen. Might as well. Why not? But yeah, so in case you're coming in late, thank you very much for those of you who have been supporting the channel. I greatly appreciate it. It can only increase from here on. So, here's to another 200 subscribers. But yeah, so pretty excited about that group buy. If you guys have any questions about any of those plans, feel free to let me know. Sorry, I kind of skimmed through them a bit quick, but so another thing I wanted to mention, just briefly. So there are new foods on Atlantic Aquariums from Shrimp King. Well, they're not new to Shrimp King; they're new to Atlantic Aquariums. So one is the Shrimp King. Actually, let me increase my screen for a little bit, just temporarily. So the first one is Shrimp King Cambarellus, which is for your crayfish, dwarf crayfish, things like that. Sorry if you live in Pennsylvania. You guys can't keep crayfish. And the other one is Shrimp King Dadap leaves. So these are a great supplement / vocational food that you can give your crayfish / shrimp. So it's basically leaves that are fortified with more nutrients. You plop in your tank, they graze on it, and then maybe it lasts about 2-3 days, and then it leaves behind like the leaf skeleton. and you just take that out, and then you put a new leaf in there whenever you want to feed them. I am lagging. Am I okay? Can you guys hear me okay? Wi-Fi is not on my side today. Can I get an audio visual check, please? Pretty please. Thank you, Zen. So, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. So yeah, 2 new foods from Shrimp King. I believe these are actually going to be um, um, these are also going to be available at the Lancaster, the Aquarium Club of Lancaster County. Well, the Cambarellis won't be because majority of the people that go there are from Pennsylvania and they don't keep crayfish, so there's no point in you getting that food. But like the Shrimp King Complete and the Dedap leaves will probably be available in the raffle, I think. But they're also available on the website too. So feel free to check them out for more info if you like. But really cool foods for sure. I've never used Cambarellis before, but I do plan on keeping dwarf crayfish at some point. So definitely going to be trying the food out for sure. And here is the man of the hour, Scotty. How you doing, buddy? I find it hilarious how you voted to push back the time of the live stream, yet you came in late. So, Scotty, to celebrate 200 subscribers, I am doing a giveaway for a pack of API root tabs. Great fertilizer to supplement your substrate. Or if you have any plants that are heavy root feeders. It is US only, so hashtag 200. Scotty's going to catch up on double time. Good. Cool. Shady Gritty says, thanks. I can't believe it is so hard to find online. What is? Were you looking for one of these foods? Question mark. Also, Jenna, is there a way to delete a participant of the thingy? Because it wasn't his fault, but JT did the giveaway thingy, and JT's not in the US, so. Oh, you're talking about the. I'm sorry. You're talking about the phone number. Gotcha. Sounds good. Yeah, I don't know why I made it more, more complicated than it should have been. But yeah, so in case you're just coming in, so like I was briefly talking about the group buy, especially now that Scotty's here. So I was briefly talking about the group buy, and I mentioned some of the plants that people ordered. If you're somebody who is a member of the Aquarium Club of Lancaster County, and you're not going to be there, you can still purchase plants from that list that you got from me. It's just that it's going to be shipped to you. Um, so there's going to be shipping applied. Um, but yeah, you can still buy the stuff if you want. But just shoot me an email, and I can help you out that way. But if you are able to come to the picnic, might as well participate in the group buy and come to the picnic. You're saving on shipping. That's one of the perks of it. Um, oh, there's Silver Creek Wildlife. Thank you very much for stopping by. Hope your evening is going well. And I was thinking this time, because I think this is the second time I'm doing a giveaway on here. Um, instead of spinning and picking a winner, I'm gonna do what Steven does on his live stream, which is spin until we get to the last one, and the last person will win it. So Jenna asks Usama, will you allow people to potentially pre-order plants for the clash if they would like specific things and to save on shipping? So what I plan to do, I think I mentioned it before, especially on the Fish Fam link giveaway that I did. Um, you'll be able to pre-order stuff from the website that I have in stock to then do local pickup at the event. If you're talking about like pre-order plans like what we're doing with the club, like a group buy, probably not. But in terms of like things that I have in stock that you're interested in, that you want to buy beforehand and save on shipping, then absolutely. I mean, most of the stuff that I will have in stock on the website is going to be at the Clash anyway. Um, so if you want to, if there's a particular plant you're interested in that's out of stock, you know, hit that notify when back in stock request. That'll give me an idea of what to order in. Because I'm hoping to save up enough to do a big plant order for the Clash. Um, so yeah, because I think because a lot of the dry goods are after doing inventory on dry goods, I'm not gonna have that many dry goods, at least right now. So I will hopefully have enough room for more, to have tanks for more plants. Well, I mean technically it's gonna be these three here. Um, they'll just be filled with a lot of plants. So yeah. But I also strongly encourage you guys to order from the website too, because I love packing orders up to ship out, and also because you know it's great when I go to like in-person events and sell. It's really great. It's fun. But I'm predominantly an online retailer, and the online ordering side is not doing very well. The only order I've gotten in a while was, I think, Daniel's. Um, Daniel and somebody else also. I can't remember who it was, but I strongly encourage you guys to order through the website, because not everything that's on the website, especially like the large stuff, I bring to in person events. You have to order it online. So please do, if you want to buy something. No pressure. Um, Well, if you do that and Jack is left with someone, just remember not to spin again. Yeah. But yeah. So how's everybody doing? What's going on in the fishy world? Oh, and while you think of that, so there was so I follow this page on Facebook. It's called Fish in the News or something like that. Um, and they just posted a paper that was made about how different domesticated goldfish are from their wild counterparts. Um, Morphologically, genetically, I think more morphological than genetical. Um, but using modern technology and databases to kind of talk about the differences between like basically how far we've gotten from the original carp, freshwater carp, to the different types of fancy goldfish and koi and things like that we have today. And I started reading it a little bit. I haven't had the ability to finish it yet. I still haven't even finished reading the paper about the Corridora name change. Um, so much stuff, so little time. I tell you. Um, yeah. Thank you, Zen, for sharing that. I really appreciate it. And Streamyard is very laggy today. Not liking it. I wish I had a desktop, but alas. Hopefully you guys can hear and see me okay. I do apologize. Oh, excuse me. Ugh. It's currently raining over here. Well, it was. I don't know if it stopped. I don't hear anymore, but we got a lot of storm clouds, which, to be honest, considering how hot it's been, like even today I had to go out to do something and I sat in my car and it was reading like 100 degrees and I was like, that's ridiculous. But then it started raining and, at least the grass and the plants are getting some much needed water. Whew, excuse me. I apologize. Uh, So Shady is asking, how is the saltwater tank you are building that everyone donated coming along, Professor? So it's coming along great. A little bit of a hiccup with the light, but lesson learned. I actually have to go out and get the sand, the live sand, and the live rock, the Carib Sea live rock. I'm trying to wait for my local fish store to get some more in, if that makes sense. And I have to like take my time with the hardscape because I don't want to put too much in it because it's going to get really heavy and transportation is going to be very weird. But I want to do it enough where it'll look good, and then whoever ends up winning it at the clash, if they want to add to it, by all means, they definitely can do so. So that's pretty much the only two things I need. There were going to be some add-ons that I was going to pay out of pocket, but right now with my financial issues, not really happening. Hopefully, by the time the clash comes along, I'll be able to add it on. At least one of the things I wanted to put on this tank will come along. But yeah, working on the videos for it. So, but there's like some other videos before those videos come out that I want to finish up. So, really got a lot on my plate. But we're getting through it. So yeah, it is coming along well. Thank you for asking. I could always use more root tabs at some point, but I don't want to take anyone else's chance that may actually need them. So good luck. Zen, put your thing in there. Did you already do the thing? Yeah, type in hashtag 200. It's okay. Even if you don't need it. Everybody gets a chance at it. Or should get a chance at it. Scotty says, still 19 minutes behind, late because I worked today. Well, yeah, I knew you worked today too, but what kind of hardscape do you have available to get in stock? So I've got a lot of stuff from Wio that I plan on getting in at some point. Definitely will be bringing it to the Clash. And then some of the wood I'm having issues getting in. But what do I have? Hang on. Because I might order in some wood with this plant order that I'm getting in, but it just depends on how many people order stuff in. I've been having some issues getting in Malaysian driftwood, at least. They haven't been getting them in a lot. But there is another wholesaler that has also has hardscape like wood and rock, but they are also not getting, especially with the wood, they're not getting the small, medium size that I usually carry in. So it's been a little bit hard getting like your traditional hardscape stuff in, but in terms of like Wio with their substrates, their nano rocks, nano pebbles, stones, their ecosystem beds, things like that, I plan on getting in at some point, especially for the Clash. Like what I'm picturing is like literally one section of a table just dedicated to Wio stuff. And I hope people buy stuff. Because I do plan on using Wio stuff for the tank that I want to set up for my Scarlet Endlers. Yeah, see, they don't have what you call it, Malaysian wood. Oh my god, this website. So Zen, I can get Pacific wood, and I can get the small size in, which is about 4 to 8 inches. 4 to 8 inches. So that's one wood I can get in. I don't know if you're referring to wood specifically. you did say hardscape, but yeah. Like if there's like hardscapes in particular you're interested in, Zen, shoot me an email, and then I can help you out with that. Jen says hashtag 200 for Scotty. His potted plants need all the help they can get. I mean, Jenna. I can attest to the fact that he has evolved from putting his plants in pots. He's an aquarium soil guy now. So, He could still use, root tabs or capsule tropica capsules for sure. Um, that being said, there may be some of the tanks, other smaller tanks, where he still has plants in pots. So, I don't know if he's completely gotten rid of his pots, but Zen says, then I have to pick someone to give them to so I don't feel bad. And that's like picking my favorite child. I won't do it, at least not publicly. Well, Zen, I mean, you've got plants, and plants can definitely benefit from root tabs. So, doesn't hurt to stock up on it. But if you don't, no pressure. If you don't want to participate, that's totally fine. Jenna says, now I feel bad, Zen. So Zen says, okay, that might work. I need stuff to stick Anubias caudifolia to. Nothing in particular, just not tiny. Just curious what you could get in. Thanks. Yeah, I've got. There's a lot of woods. With Anubias, unless you're using Anubias pinto or not Anubias pinto, Anubias mini coin or Anubias petite, like the very small Anubias or buses, like spiderwood really isn't a great wood, in my opinion, to attach anything to really. Um, so a lot of your more denser woods, your Malaysias, Mapani, Conga, um, things like that, are definitely great candidates for attaching, epiphytes to. Excuse me. Hang on, guys. I gotta grab the charger for this thing. I think my laptop battery needs to be replaced. And I'm back. Alrighty. Let's do another refresher. It is 5:55. I'll still give it a couple of minutes in case anybody new pops in. Um, but yeah. Any other questions, comments, concerns? Floating plant that got stuck. Get out of it. Oh, that's another thing. I might bring some floating plants to the picnic auction too. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so I just want to mention again in case anybody came in a little bit later. So I think the post might still be on the community tab, but if you guys could please participate in that and let me know what your guys' thoughts are on me either sticking to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sundays for live streams or push it back to 5 o'clock um, on Sundays or change the day and time altogether to a different day and time. And if you select that one, let me know what day and time works best for you. Um, because like I've mentioned, I've started noticing lesser and lesser people coming to the live streams or at least active in the live streams. And to be honest with you, if the live streams aren't lively, if you guys aren't, you know, interacting with me, at least right now, unlike other people who do live streams, I don't have a lot of content to share unless you guys give me questions and topics to discuss and things like that. And my stage fright and social anxiety kicks in, and then I just want to leave the live stream. So the more people, the better these live streams are going to be. So please let me know what works best for you guys. Otherwise, I'm not gonna do live streams that much. There's no point. I would might as well just post videos. Um, post videos. And just another thing, in order to win the giveaway, you have to be here, obviously. Um, Otherwise, I'll keep track of the order of what people of who got kicked out of the wheel, and then if the person is not there, the person before them will get the chance to get it, if that makes sense. So let's do another another thing, another refresh. I'm trying to figure out how to stop entries. Do I have to type in the comments stop, or how does it work, Jen? Jenna. Once you spin, it shouldn't collect any more entries. Okay, cool. All right, so let's spin. Hang on, I gotta pull up something so I can keep track. Oh, I think Aquarium Co-op just went live. That's cool. Yeah, Corey is live. Cool. Yeah, so if you guys want to head over to Corey's live stream after mine, there you go. Okay, so what am I doing? Okay. So like I said, hang on, I didn't even pull up the thing that I'm trying to do. Okay. So first person who is not the winner. Remember, this is elimination. So let's see. Hopefully you guys can hear some of Myrtle's music. I'm gonna not make it too loud, otherwise feedback might give some issues, but here we go. So Jenna's the first one out.
Jenna P 2005.
Ay. Sorry, Jenna. Okay, record. No, remove and close, right? Yes. Okay. Next one.
Vinexky.
Vinoski. Sorry, but thank you for participating. Next up.
JT keeping fish.
Okay, so he is. Sorry, JT. Alrighty, next up.
Daniel Velez.
Daniel Velez. Sorry. But thank you for participating. But still stay because you never know. Somebody might not be here who wins. And then it might be your chance to win it. Next up, who do we got? We've got Mystery Snail Guardians, we've got Shady Grady, we've got Scotty, and we've got Xanadu remaining.
Xanadu.
Xanadu, sorry, buddy. And that was some great guitar work from Annette. All right, who we got? We got Scotty the Fish Freak, Mystery Snail Guardians, and Shady Grady remaining.
Scotty the Fish Freak.
Oh, Scotty, sorry. Not this time, buddy. So we've got Shady Grady and Mystery Snail Guardians, Annette remaining. Who wins? Cue dramatic music.
Shady Grady.
Shady Grady, I apologize, but thank you for participating. Which means Mystery Snail Guardians, you get
Mystery Snail Guardian.
You win the API root tabs. Congratulations. So hopefully Annette is still here. That is very sweet of you, Annette. Thank you very much. Annette says, give it to Scotty. His weak plants need love. Will do. I'll give it to him at work. Scotty, are you working Monday? Because I'm going to be coming tomorrow because I'm going to be volunteer. It's going to be my first day coming in for volunteering for husbandry. So let me know. But yeah, so technically congratulations, Annette, but congratulations to Scotty. Scotty says she does have a heart. You work Tuesday? All right, I'll bring it to you Tuesday. I work Tuesday. So yeah. Again, thank you everybody who have supported the channel, getting Professor FishTanks up to 200. Here's to another 200 subscribers. So I greatly appreciate you guys for the support. And yes, Scotty, I did see your message. So Scotty asks, that wasn't the actual message, but Scotty was saying, can you show pictures of the plants that have been ordered so far? So earlier I mentioned the plants that were ordered for the group buy, so we can kind of take a look at them. So the first one, what was the first one? Hang on. So give me 1 second, guys. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. My mother needed to tell me something. Um, but yeah, so what are the plants that were ordered in? So hold on, I need to set up. Set up here. So we've got. Sorry, give me one moment. Okay. So the first plant that I have on the list is Echinodorus cordifolius, variety Marble Queen. So let me share my screen real quick here. So that's what it looks like. It's a bit of a, I guess you could say a variegated variety of cordifolius, but same height, same leaf shape. It gets its name Marble Green or Marble Queen because of the marbling on the leaves, the variegation on it. I have heard that you can lose the variegation, I think. Um, but it doesn't happen that often, I guess. Haven't really seen this sword plant in a while, or I haven't really heard of this variety of cordifolis. Um, but it's really cool. So somebody's gonna be going home with it. Um, Hello there, Nabokov. Thank you very much for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. So that's Echinoderus. Very similar. Almost all the sword plants are very similar in care requirements. Easy category for the most part. They are heavy root feeders, so keep that in mind. If you're going to plant them in anything but aquarium soil, you're going to have to supplement with root tabs, or excuse me, with like Tropica nutrition capsules or root tabs or whatever you want to use. Um, so just keep that in mind. This sword plant in particular does grow a bit large, so it's great for your mid-ground slash background of your tank. Mm, all good, Navika. It's definitely understandable. Happy you were able to make it to this one. So the next one is Anubias fraseri. So Anubias fraseri. So this is an interesting Anubias. So unlike your Anubias nana or Anubias barderi, Anubias barderi or Cophifolia, basically a round-leafed Anubiases that spread horizontally. This is a more of a vertical Anubias, and so it has more narrower leaves and a more shorter rhizome because of that, obviously. This is a really cool picture. So it's literally just rock or maybe wood with just Anubias fraseri attached to it. Like that's really cool in my opinion. Yeah, buy a couple of fraseri and just attach it to that, or maybe get some uh, variety of Anubias and attach it to one rock or wood or whatever, and make it as its own little Anubias island. I don't know. It's a cool idea for sure. Next is Cryptocroin lucens. It's the potted. So crypt lucens. Actually, that just reminded me of something. Sorry, hang on. I need to check something. Oh, never mind. Sorry. So cryptocornulucens, very it's a narrower leafed crypt. Does not grow that tall. It's mostly a foreground slash midground plant. Narrow leaves, green all around. So um, oh wait, that's why am I pulling that up? Go away. Nobody cares about Walmart. Yeah, so pretty narrow leaf. We're very bushy. So if you get multiple, cribs if you're planting it immediately, get multiple cribs, plant them together, you get a really nice bushy feeling. But they do send out runners too, so can definitely create some texture in your tank. What's next? Got potted Ludwigia ovalis. So this is a very interesting Ludwigia. So different from other Ludwigias that I have seen, this has more coin type leaves, and under the right environments can get like a reddish pinkish hue to them. So like something like that. Scotty, I think you already have ovalis because I was making your labels, and um, here's a better picture. So yeah, depending on your light requirements. Why Walmart? Go away. Why are you selling plants? Oh, that's Amazon. I don't care about Amazon. Here we go. So yeah, well, that's actually a really interesting way of planting it. Huh. Um, oh, no, that's not a good picture. Still, anyway. But yeah, so depending on the lighting environment and things like that, coloration could vary between dark reddish pinkish to that which is like light orangey pink. Um, um, One of the key things with stem plants I have come to know myself is making sure that they get enough light and nutrients where they don't end up being too leggy. Because I currently have a plant, actually a bacopa in the tank behind me, and I really need to change the light because it's growing very nicely, and it's growing, but it's growing very leggy. So it's a combination of either light and nutrients, or one or the other. I have to figure out, but with stem plants, water, chemistry, and nutrition is something you definitely want to keep an eye out for. Another thing is like for the most part, most of the plants that have been ordered for this group buy are in the easy category, easy, borderline, medium category. This Ludwigia ovalis is one of them. It's a easier category plant. Something to add a little bit of not only texture but coloration to your tank as well, for sure. Um, Sorry, I was just taking a look at chat. So Daniel says you have AI aqualumination on your site. Can you get a blade? Are you able to get a Chihiros? Looking for a new 48-inch light freshwater. So for whatever reason, my wholesaler that I get AI from, they have not gotten blades in. I'm actually going to reach out to them to ask why you're not getting blades in. So Daniel, just shoot me an email so I remember to do that. But as of right now, I can't get blades in. As for Chihiros, I've been trying to find a US based wholesaler that carries Chihiros, and I can't find somebody. And if I try to order straight from Chihiros, their minimum order is too much for me to get Chihiros in. Unless I have a big customer base that likes Chihiros, I'm not getting Chihiros in a while. And I used to have them on the website. I don't know if it's still on the website. If they are, I need to take them down. But I like Chihiros. I like Chihiros, and I want to get it on the website. But until I can find a good wholesaler, um, it's going to be very difficult. I'll look into the blade, but I mean the hydras and the primes are also a really great candidate for in terms of AI. But if you're looking for that the strip light look, the blade is a good one. So I'll look into that for you. And Scotty says, "Oh, don't know what you're talking about. Probably the Ludwigio violus." Professor, have you heard of Flowgrow? Great plant database for helping hobbyists too. Oh, did not know that. Good to know. That's where that pick is from. Yeah, I mean, I saw that it said Flowgrow, but no, I'm not. I wasn't familiar with them. Zen says, Navo, interesting. Sorry, doing dinner stuff. All good, Zen. Yeah, I mean that's a great way to attach Anubias, but I'm a whole naturalist guy. Like, get some wood, attach some Anubias in there, you'll be fine. No problem. We'll email you. Sweet. Oh, sorry. Chat's jumping. Okay, moving on. So what do I have next? So I've got potted Hygrophila salicifolia, common name blue hygro or blue milfoil, I think. Hygrophila salicifolia. Don't know why it's called blue hygro, but maybe it has some blue tinge, or the leaves or the flowers are blue. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, very similar to your other hygrophillas. I think it's very similar to hygrophila. What is it? Hygrophila simensis 35B. So it's a very stemmy plant. And it's, I believe, also semi-aquatic. If I don't, yeah, it's also semi-aquatic, so it can shoot out of the water too. So that's something to keep in mind of. Yeah, because I think people have also used hygrophilas in like very humid terrarium or paludarium environments as well. So that's a great great plant for that. Hello there, M. Myers. Thank you very much for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Okay, what do I've got next? Next, I have Echinoderus martii, or Marty's sword. So martii is I want to say a mid-ground to background plant, depending on how big it doesn't get that big, but it can get that big. What I like about this guy is the leaf texture. It's very crinkly or wavy, I want to say. It doesn't have color to it in terms of like reddish or brownish or anything like other Anubiases of this type have. It's just green, like bright green. But the one thing I like about this, like if you look here, if you've ever seen like cartoony seaweed, like the stereotypical seaweed, Anubias martyri reminds me of that. Like that's as close as you can get to that if you're looking for that type of look. A lot of the smaller variety of Anubis have that type of feeling, in my opinion. So So I do like it, and it says I'm excited the fact that somebody ordered it. However, there were some plants on that list that I've never seen before that nobody bought, and I'm pretty shocked about that. Abakov says, looks similar to Ponakini. Yes, it does. You're definitely right. That does look very similar to Ponakini. Madagascarensis. All right, what's next? So this plant, nobody has ordered yet, but I might, unless I get, unless Scotty updates me on the orders. So Scotty, if you're still here, I'll reach out to you later on. Um, um, but um, as of right now, it's in my list for the wholesale order, and that is Nymphea zincarai, which is your tiger lotus. Zincarai, which is your your tiger lotus, gorgeous plant, absolute gorgeous plant. Um, I mean, look at that. It's I love compare if you were to if I was to choose between tiger lotus and dwarf graham lily, I would choose tiger lotus all the time. It's just the texture, the patterns on it, the bright. If you give it good lighting, access lighting, and good fertilization and whatnot, it just you get beautiful leaves and you get the brightest, reddest, purplest color. I just love it. Speaking of lotuses, or there's actually a carpeting lily or lotus that Ty Streetman um, got or brought in or something like that, and I want that plant so bad. He gave some to George Farmer. He gave some to MD FishTanks, um, and I want that plant. But yeah, and then and then finally, I haven't gotten confirmation that the person wants this yet, in terms of like an order, like they paid for it. But this is a pond lily. So this is Nymphea species. Um, velocious, velicious, delicious, delicious, valicious. Um, hang on, I want to make sure. No, I spelled it wrong. That's not what it is. There we go. So Nymphea species Violocious, I want to say. Um, it's a hardy lily, so it should be able to overwinter. Max water depth, I want to say, because I was just looking into it because Tim was asking about it. I want to say 30 inches, maybe something like that. If your water depth, if your pond depth is too low, if you can try to prop it up, you definitely can. Um, one thing I've discovered is that the water depth is very shallow for a lot of these lilies, like 2 feet maybe max for like some of them. But the surface area that they cover is really big. Like they can get up to like take over like 6 feet of a surface area of the pond, or up to 6 feet. Sometimes it's 2 to 4 feet. Um, so you can get like two plants or maybe three plants depending on how big your pond is, and they will take over the at least one section of that pond depending on how big it is and where you plant the lily. Um, but yeah, pretty cool water lily. Not a lot of people ordered those either. All good, Daniel. Thank you very much for stopping by, bud. Hope you're doing well. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Scotty wants all the plants that can go with his fish. Almost all of these plants can go with his fish. And that's it. That is all that has currently been ordered for that group buy. Sorry, I'm just closing windows. What plants haven't you seen that are on the list? I kind of talked about it before. Hang on, I gotta pull up that list. There are definitely a few, especially like the Echinoderus. But there was one plant in particular. Trying to see, trying to remember. It was the one that was very like spirally. Nope, not that. What is it? Hang on. You know what? What am I doing? I have the website pulled up. I could just search from there. Stand by. Because I'm trying to remember if it was potted or was it bare root. I can't remember. Probably potted. Nope, was not potted. Where? I can't find it now. That's stinky poo poo. There are a few plants on this list. One in particular, it was very spirally, and I mentioned that I've never seen that plant before, and now I can't even remember what it was. But is it Vesuvius? Can't be Vesuvius, because I've heard of that plant before. Vesuvius. Yes, it is that. Okay. So yeah, it's Helanthium bolivenum vesuvius is the plant that I've. It was Vesuvius. Never mind. I mean, I've heard of it. I just didn't know it was really spirally. Um, so I haven't seen it in person. I've heard of Kambamba, but don't see a lot of people use Kambamba, even though it's a really unique plant. And it's great for ponds, actually. What else was there? A lot of the lilies, obviously. There's this other plant. Hang on. Actually, let me show you guys that plant first. Lanthium Vesuvius. So this is that plant that I was referring to. So it's this one right here. So Scotty, that's a plant that I was talking about. And it is potted. It's a potted variety. So it's available in pots. And then there's another one. So another favorite of mine that I'm just gonna mention is it's a favorite of mine. I've seen of it, but I know a few people have some reservations about it, and I don't know why. Because I think it's a pretty cute plant. So the scientific name is Nymphea aquatica, and of course it's going to show you that. But it's basically a banana plant. um, Scotty says, "How about the crypts?" Well, I'm familiar with most of the crypts, so there really aren't that many crypts that I am not familiar with. I mean, Retrospiralis is one of them. Retrospiralis, um, which is available bare root. Valence is one. Pontedor terrifolia is another one. But all the other Nubia crypts I'm familiar with. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. So, Jenna doesn't want me to get a banana plant. Well, Scotty, you're the one getting the plants, not Jenna. So if you want a banana plant, my friend, you get a banana plant. That's okay. No, show the one you want me to get. Is this referring to what you asked me earlier? Hang on. It was the what was it? Oh yeah, Crypt Costata. Hang on. So So this is what I was telling Scotty he could get. It's a smaller species crypt, very narrow leaf, and under the right conditions. Um, so the full name is Cryptocorny albida costata. So there's one that's albida brown, which I'm more familiar with. So if you're familiar with albida brown, this is the costata version. So under the right conditions, you'll get like a very, brownish, reddish hue to them. Great for your foreground plants, like a transition plant. Um, and that's not it. But yeah, so that's the one I was referring you to, Scotty. I don't want Scotty to give me a banana plant. Well, okay, Jenna. What if I gave you a banana plant out of the goodness of my heart because you're such a great person. You're so kind, sweet, and helpful to the community, and I want to give back. And so, would you take a banana plant from me? He can keep whatever he wants away from our tanks. I mean, I am planning on bringing banana plants to the clash. Just saying. It's a banana plants are great for beginning people. A great beta tank mate, as they call it sometimes. No banana plants in this house. Well, what if Steven wants a banana plant? Hey, can you get Madagascar lace? I didn't hear if you said it already, but I can't seem to find it anywhere I trust and care to buy from. Well, let me see because I don't even think I put it on that list anyway. Um Apanagitan. Actually, I might have put it on the thing. I don't know. So Apanagitan mascarensis, aka the Madagascar lace. And the answer is no. No, I cannot. Sorry. My wholesaler is out of it. But Zen, I will keep it in mind. If when it does come in stock, I will let you know, and if you want it, I will get it in for you. He is forbidden. Oh, poor Steven. If Steven wants dinner, he doesn't want a banana plant. Fair enough. Facts, or he can cook. But yeah. But yeah, so that's it. Unless Scotty, you want to see another plant in particular. But that's most of the plants that are confirmed to be purchased. But yeah, so um, so unless anybody has any other questions or comments or concerns, so basically, just to recap, Scotty, congratulations on winning the API root tabs. I'll bring it to you at work. Again, new foods from Shrimp King available at Atlantic Aquariums. The Dadapt leaves and the Shrimp Cambarellis. This is for crayfish, dwarf crayfish. This is a vocational food slash supplement for your shrimp and crayfish. And I believe some of these are going to be available at the raffle at the picnic, um, which is on July 20th. What else was there? Um, I think that's it. Oh, Scotty says, I like this script. Well, you should buy it. And if you really like it, you should buy a few plants of the same species, you know? So that way it'll feel fuller. Yes, Nabokov, I have Shrimp King complete right here. So it is available on Atlantic Aquariums. I think I have 3 in stock right now. I know Scotty was saying he might get it for the picnic raffles and whatnot. But yeah, if you're looking for a reliable source for Shrimp King, that's me. Yeah, I've got pretty much a lot of the ranges of Shrimp King foods, including snail sticks. So hint, hint, Annette. um, but but yeah. So yep, that's pretty much all I have for today. Sorry, there was a bug in front of me. This guy says maybe 2 at the most. Okay, that's fine. Whatever works best. Novikov says, nice. Next time I get some, now I know. Cool. I'll make sure to keep them in stock. Because the thing with food is like I will get the food in as long as people are buying it. Okay. A lot of the foods that I have on my website is foods I use, right? So, but if you're another person who loves the same food I love to feed my fish, I will get the food in and I'll keep it in stock as long as people are buying it. Otherwise, like just recently, I've had to throw out a lot of stuff, and it was pretty heartbreaking that it didn't sell. So just keep that in mind. You know, if there's a food in particular I can get in that you want that I can get in, I'll get it in as long as you buy it from me. That's the only catch. So, but anyway, so that's about it. We went a little bit over an hour, but I appreciate it. Again, please go to the community tab and answer that poll for me so I can get an idea of when you guys would like me to do a live stream. Because like I said, 3 p.m. on Sunday, I don't think works for a lot of people. I've started seeing less and less people come during that live stream. And I mean, it was a little better at 5, but you know, not that many people came considering I have like 200 subscribers. So I just want to hear from you guys what you guys think. So make sure you do that. And with that being said, take care of yourself. Thank you to the moderators for doing a great job of keeping the chat clean and appropriate. Thank you to the replay crew for watching the replay. Sorry if you missed the live stream. But make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss a future live stream. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe. And with that being said, make sure you do your water changes, take care of your tanks, and I will see you around. Take care. Good night.